Hello and welcome back to Death Mark 2. Alright, let's continue. So I have a question. This is gonna sound a little weird before we start, but we're talking about the paranormal traditions and stuff. So, in my family, there is a tradition that if you sneeze 3 times, you have to thank somebody who died. Because I'm guessing the theory is that if you do, you'll stop sneezing or something will happen or you'll get good luck. I don't remember the full reasoning, but I want to know if does anyone have any variation on that kind of tradition? I can't really explain it. It's something my grandparents did. And, it's weird, I know, but I'm just curious, does anyone else have one like that? Doryu is lying down on the bed, still unconscious. I know you're worried about her, but Izumi is our top priority now. Let's head back to the old building, Yushiki. He's not wrong, so let's head there. I do wish there was a run button. So, you run a school? Yeah. Any other ghosts? No, not that I know of. I swear, dear God, if there's another one like that, I'm quitting. It's simply not worth it, I think. Ah. The pay is really good, though. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah. You wouldn't believe how much these little shits pay to be here. Really? Yeah. I think we've seen that one before. At least the next area we should... Well, no, we have to look around everywhere, don't we? So, like I said, I do like that we get... Oh. Say, Yoshiki. Should we check the female restroom again? We pretty much looked through every corner. But we still haven't found Izumi. You saw the trail of blood, right? He must be in there. The headmaster yells hysterically. He's clearly tense and overwhelmed. He's nearly reached his limit, both mentally and physically. Okay, we'll give the restroom another look. It's not like we have any other leads anyway. Search for Izumi has been added to the spirit file. Search for Izumi. We pursued a student, Izumi, who's gone missing. I saw his name on a poster in the music room. He was badly hurt when we found him in the old building's music room, but he went missing again after. We followed a trail of his blood. It ended in the girls' restroom where we found the red graffiti and a handkerchief. Someone apparently scared him, and he seemed to be running from them. My gut told me it had to do with what was written on the notice. What actually happened in that restroom? We might be able to learn what caused Hanako of the toilet to attack Izumi. We need to inspect that bloodstained door again. So yeah, you deal with this mostly every day? Every other day. Depends on when you get a job. It's not that common. Oh, so what do you do normally? It sounds like running water. Where in the world is that coming from? Does that stay the same?
Cool.
Dear heaven, we have a thumbnail. That's impressive. Look at that. No, don't you do that. Thank you. That is lovely. So let's look at the log. Inside the stall, a male student is on the toilet. A bundle of things are sprouting from his eyes. Slender rubber hoses. They're spewing filthy water in every direction. Guessing that explains the sound of running water. Between all the blood and the fallen eyeballs and the hoses, I'd be unable to tell what this poor kid looked like when he was alive. Although there is one pretty obvious clue as to his identity. His left hand's missing. This must be Toshihiko Izumi. His wide open mouth gives an idea of just how much pain he endured. He had probably had his eyes pushed out from the inside by the hoses while he was still alive. Looking at the pool of blood surrounding his body from his severed wrist, though, his suffering and terror probably didn't last too long. That's about the only bit of luck that he'd had tonight. What's wrong, Nishiki? What in the world is in there? Oh! Objection, sorry. I don't know why that made me think of that. The headmaster screams and bolts out of the worst room. Guess that's finally what pushed him past the edge of sanity. I honestly can't blame him. I'm too shocked to think straight myself. Better get out of the restroom first, return to the infirmary, and come up with a plan. I walk toward the exit, legs trembling. Huh? I can't lift my leg. Something is tangled around my ankle. A long, thin, elastic blue something. It's the rubber hose. The fuck, man? I look in the mirror and see something swaying. What? Is that a person? It's the sight of a girl in a wet shirt and red suspenders. Skirt, with her limbs blackened. She looks dead, swaying from side to side. This is Hanako of the toilet? The hose crawls up around my waist, to my chest, all the way around my neck. I'm playing this game. I can't move my limbs. Even my mouth is bound. I'll be killed at this rate. Shit. As if I'd just let that happen. My arms are the only thing I can somewhat move at the moment. The graffiti. So cruel. Kill the one who wrote it. The words spewing out of her mouth are filled with rage. Looks like she thinks I was the one who wrote that thing on the mirror. The hoses are constricting me tighter. If I don't do something, I'll die here. There must be something in my bag that I can use to survive. Clues for the correct action. Clues for the correct action are hidden within the story. More details, spirit files, and other bits of collected information. Incorrect action choices can also give you some insight to help narrow down your options. Think carefully, unravel the truth, and choose the correct action.
Yoshi.
I shall examine the dirty handkerchief again. I raise the handkerchief close to my nose and take a small whiff of the scent. Yes! This nasty smell is... This smell reminds me of the public restroom. It's the scent of acidic detergent. I might be able to erase the writing on the mirror with this handkerchief. Hose around my body is tightening. It doesn't seem like her anger has subsided. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Looks like she thinks I was the one who... Okay. Pull the dirty handkerchief from my bag and extend my hand toward the mirror. I might be able to clear up the misunderstanding by wiping off the writing with the handkerchief. I stretch my handkerchief toward the mirror. Then I wipe off the word annoying. The hose bindings on my shoulders loosen slightly. Did that clear up the misunderstanding? I might have managed to convince her that I'm not the bad person by erasing those awful words. Looks like this is the right choice. I feel like I can move my arms a bit more now. Not bully. What did she mean by not bully? Was this girl bullied in the past? I don't know. Who am I? Did she just say, who am I? The girl screams out loud. I gotta be careful. The hose cinches tight around my body. Shit, what do I do now? The girl seems pissed because she doesn't know who she is. Guess I need to tell her that next.
Yoshi.
There are two names written on the poster. One of them is probably the girl. I tried to hold the poster with one arm, attempting to show it to the girl. Yes. I hold the poster towards her so she can see the names. However, she doesn't respond at all. She probably can't see the small print at this distance. Looks like that isn't the right choice. Got it. I read the poster thoroughly. The names of the two pianists are written on it. This is intriguing. The graffiti on the restroom wall was specifically slandering a pianist. My guts tell me the one being bullied is a pianist, and the late Izumi was a male. That means... Oh, I'm not trying to mess around. She just wants to know who she is. I just have to let her know somehow. Looks like this isn't the right choice.
Yoshi.
I stretch out my hand towards the mirror and try to write Hanako Akai on the with red marker. No! Expect I can't get anywhere close due to the hoses. Try again.
Yoshi.
I got 99%. Yes! I exert maximum effort and somehow manage to get the marker close to the mirror. I begin to write. Hanako Akai. This is the name of the female pianist written on the poster. Doru said she is Hanako of the toilet, though she was probably referring to the classic urban legend of Hanako of the toilet, not the school's Hanako. The girl who was bullied might be Hanako Akai. My name. The hose binding me finally loosens. I assume she remembers her name now. You are different. The girl then disappears into the darkness. Makes me wonder if Hanako of the toilet forgives me now that she's pulled herself together. Looks like this was the right choice. Survived by 2 HP. What the heck? Once Hanako's presence is gone, the restroom changes completely. There's no trace of the hoses nor the blood, as if nothing foul ever happened here. Wait, no way! Izumi's corpse is no longer in the stall. No one is inside. Even the hoses and the water are gone. The same with what happened with Daru. It's as if everything was only a nightmare. And that means we lost any evidence of this incident. The only thing remaining is the fact that the student named Toshihiko Izumi has disappeared. The cops will probably just treat him as one of the thousands of missing people. Exactly as they did with the students mentioned in the first notice. In this case, cops will be useless. What should I do? I better go back to the infirmary first. The headmaster must have returned there. After talking with him, we can decide what we should do next. Hanako's origin has been added to the spirit files. Hanako's origins. We found Izumi's mangled corpse in the girls' restroom. He had been brutally murdered. Right after that, we encountered a female spirit with a murderous intent. Due to her resemblance to Hanako of the toilet, we thought she was a spirit from the notice. After we survived her attack, we learned that her name is Hanako Akai. It seems Hanako was bullied in the past. Maybe the real reason she became a spirit was tied to the bullying. Izumi's death may point to that. Unfortunately, his corpse has disappeared without a trace. It seems like I've got some fear-filled days ahead of me. Turn to the infirmary. Oh. There will be times in the game when you can't do that. Not that one. I'll look at the other one. Alright, we won't look at the other bit. We kinda have to, our HP is down to 2. The headmaster is indeed in the infirmary. He's talking with Daru. I should tell him what happened. You're back, Yoshiki! Sorry about earlier. I was so shocked I ran away before I knew what was happening. Right. Oh yes, Daru's woken up. I told her about you and how you saved her life. Come on, Daru, thank the gentleman. Feeling better now? Yeah, more or less. How about Izumi? Oh, well, looks like the headmaster hasn't broken the news to her. He's probably concerned about her mental state. There's something I want to ask her, though. We can't hide it forever. Alright, let me tell you about things I've gone through tonight. And that's it. It must be hard to swallow, I know, but you're gonna have to believe me. It can't be. Izumi's been murdered? Daru sinks into silence after that. It's incredible that you've survived encounters like this against vicious spirits before, Yoshiki. I hope you'll forgive me, but I found you to be quite dubious before. But I guess I made the right choice asking for your help. You saved us. He looks at me, a faint, tired smile settling on his lips. Izumi's been killed, just as the notice said. Daru murmurs quietly. If you get too curious about the departed's true identity, you'll be targeted and killed by them. That rumor seems to be true after all. Her voice trembles slightly. Is she shocked by the death of her friend, or is she scared of the departed? Seeing her tremble, There's indeed something in this school. But don't worry, the headmaster and I are both here. I know, thank you for everything. Excuse me. A young girl enters the room all of a sudden. Her hair is dyed white, which begs the question, does the school really have that lax of guidelines on appearance?
見つけた。
Like, there you are, Hime. I've been looking for you. Did you find Izumi? What's wrong, Hime? Who are you? Michiko Kinukawa, the student council vice pres and Hime's friend. Both of you should go home. It's really late already. We'll do something about Izumi. Understood. Let's go home. Michio? Mihio? I'm just gonna say Miho. Me. Kay. I'm just gonna call her Mitch. I guess that's it for tonight. The headmaster and Daru probably don't want to tell Mitch about what happened to Izumi. Let me drive you home. I wouldn't be able to look your parents in the eyes if something were to happen to you. There's no need for that. We both live in the dorm, so it's only a minute away from here. Oh no, we broke curfew though. The dorm manager's gonna scold us real bad. I'll let them know then. Just be careful on your way home. We'll be going then. Daru bids us farewell and leaves with Miho. It's funnier to say Miho. It's probably Michio. It's probably Michio. You must be tired, Yoshiki. Go home and I'll call you again later to talk about the case. Mr. Kanoe. I want some time alone. Now please go home. Guess I'll head back to my car, parked in the lot near the main gate. The moment I exit the special building, the door locks behind me. I walk toward the shoe lockers, figuring I can leave that way. Ghosts ain't gonna let me leave, are they? Oh, I'm not gonna be allowed to leave. Ghost's gonna be like, nope, you're staying. I like you. I'm gonna keep you. You're mine now. That's totally what's gonna happen. Just then I spot a piece of paper on the floor. It wasn't there here earlier. A short sentence in red letters are written on it. Dear visitor, I'll be waiting for you in the corridor. Yours truly, the departed. This is... By the visitor, do they mean me? Are they... They said they'd be waiting in the connecting corridor. And maybe I would get closer to learning the departed's true identity if I go. Except there's no difference than running into the jaws of death. I can still turn my back on my fears and run away. All I have to do is go outside through the exit of the shoe locker. So the question is, should I face my fear or should I avoid it? In that case... I fear no god, nor man. But ghost? Oh, fuck that. I'm out. No, I'm actually gonna face it. Ow, you dick! Where's that bell sound coming from? Oh, my head. A strange figure is standing in the darkness. Lanky, slender body and an unnatural big head. No way. That's the departed. Is this their laughter I hear now? They've set their sights on me. Are they laughing? I can feel the warmth of my body slowly leaving just from them staring at me. If this keeps up, I'm in serious danger. I've got to escape right here, right now. This was the wrong choice, but I can't. I'm petrified. My legs won't even tremble. The departed vanishes suddenly. Did I make it? Hey, buddy! No, they're behind me. Legacy exchange vows with one another. Would you believe I'm very gay? I swear to always stay by your side. What did you say? Can I bite you? No! So that's where we're going to leave it. We'll find out what happens next time, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Bye.